begins with your willingness to forgive yourself first. Today I would like to share with you first two true stories of two families who lost a beloved child in a tragic accident. Second, the difference between forgiving and not forgiving oneself. And third, the grace and forgiveness offered by the Lord to us. Nicholas, a 3-year-old, was playing outdoors when his father, Delph, drove up. He ran out to meet him. However, Delph did not see him in time and hit him with a car. Katie, Delph's wife, was busy in the kitchen when she heard her husband shouting, "Call 911," and saw him carrying their son's body toward her. Of course, they were both frantic and tried to steady each other as the ambulance arrived, and the EMTs tried to revive the lifeless little boy. As time went on, and they stood together in their sorrow, Katie said she never had any question about forgiving her husband. Likewise, he did not blame her, only himself. His role in the death of his son haunted him for years. However, he went out of his way to make time for children, time he could not spend with a son he had killed. Eventually, through loving others, he was able to forgive himself and regain a sense of wholeness and peace forever. Another couple, one very close to me, lost their only child, a 9-year-old girl, in a careless accident. In this case too, the wife stood with her husband, supporting him and forgiving him for the mistake. But he was unable to forgive himself. Consequently, his self-blame led to anger and serious depression. Often, when we experience tragedies like this, we blame ourselves. We ask, how could I have been so stupid? Why did I do more to help? How can I face my family? Those questions leave us depressed and rejected. Sometimes we want to punish ourselves. As priests, we meet many penitents in the sacrament of confession, blaming others, their husbands, wife, neighbors, in-laws, their supervisors. And we meet also some who blame themselves. Today's readings gives us hope for God's grace and mercy. St. Paul claims that God's grace has been with him and made him what he is. I have experienced personally in my life, especially in crisis moments, the grace of God working in us, working and helping us. The woman in today's gospel heard and saw Jesus. She allowed herself to be overwhelmed by his goodness, mercy, and compassion. She did not compare herself with others, but with Jesus. That she experienced God's mercy and forgiveness. The question that we need to ask ourselves today, are you willing to forgive yourself so that God's mercy, peace, and wholeness can flow into your life? Forgive yourself first.